Um, so I'm still with Izabel, Jahja, Abel untuk teman-temannya, and I would like to ask you. We have a question from somebody who follows on Twitter, and ini dari
Yes.
Rud Milano. Rud, selamat siang, Rud. What is your pesan-pesan untuk model di masa pandemi? So, of course, so many fashion shows have been cancelled. I'm very happy
Yeah.
that last year Jakarta Fashion Week went ahead, which was brilliant, right?
Yeah. Brilliant. Yeah.
That they could continue, even though it was in they had to adapt to the circumstances and do one that was what you call it, virtual, yeah. Direkam dulu, terus ada siaran, ada live streamnya, atau bukan live stream tapi ada streamnya. So that was great. That continued, but obviously, like so many industries, people have lost their source of income and are now having to adapt to that situation. But there was something when I interviewed you all those years ago that you would talk to me about, even at that time, and I think that was about 2010, about when you're a model, about adapting to the circumstances, right? So when you were starting out, you were taking the bus, you were doing your own makeup, and all those different things, and then of course you move up. So what would your advice be to the models today in this pandemic? What can they do to prepare themselves, or is it being a model always about being able to go with the flow, like you said, adapt to circumstances?
Well, first of all, I'm sure ya kita pertama mesti bersabar ya karena memang the situation is like this at this moment. So then I am sure there will be work coming later on again with adapted like what they did last year gitu ya. But meantime, while you have the free time gitu ya, while we accept and adapt to the situation gitu, explore ourselves gitu ya, that's quite important untuk eksplorasi diri, untuk mungkin mengambil sesuatu yang kita suka, bisa sesuatu yang we're passionate about. It could be maybe you love to write, so then explore something that maybe you would like to maybe do a book or maybe learn something new gitu ya from anything. Aku sih kemarin juga sempat lihat waktu pandemi baru mulai ada beberapa teman-teman ngambil courses untuk business plants, business tanaman, which is great because first of all you're getting in touch with earth and also getting in touch with the greens and around you, and you're building a good garden. Itu eksplorasi seperti itu bagus sekali karena I've done that also even before the pandemic, but in the pandemic I even was more focused on it karena going back to gardening is actually calming, is actually making you connected to everything, to earth, to yourself, to all beings gitu kan. Terus udah gitu you open up to so many things gitu. Dan pertama ada beberapa teman-teman yang aku lihat mereka jadi jualan laku, itu luar biasa. You can always try to do that, of course. That's one of tapi now you have a lot of competition, so then you have to have the knowledge to explore and how to market it even better, or to do some plans that ini yang orang belum punya. Dan menurut aku yang belum rata-rata yang belum dikembangin tuh seperti kayak mungkin kalau aku sih sendiri senang banget organic planting of all my sayur. No, I'm having a lot of bayam. Bayam is spinach. So spinach, chili, kangkung, everything I take it from my garden now. So that's something that I really love doing. And until aubergine apa? Terong ya?
Terong. Kalau di Inggris namanya aubergine. Kalau di Amerika eggplant.
Oh yeah, eggplant, benar, eggplant. And then things like that. Oh, and then you can explore on how to make your own clothes juga. Like bisa les jahit, bisa anything that you can start from a hobby, something that you're passionate about, and if you do it with love, I'm sure you can explore more and more. Jadi from writing to hobby to even I don't know, you can try to do something. Even saudara sepupu, I have family in France gitu ya, my niece actually, and also second cousin. So they explore because they love namanya bukan kerja di salon sih, but they explore how to treat your hair, potong, coloring, apa segala itu, belajar mendalami itu. Dan akhirnya waktu masa pandemi ini, of course with prokes and all that, they are into it and they earning so much money gitu just by doing that. Karena they do one by one gitu, dan harus ya of course tes dulu sebelum doing the hair treatment atau the hair color atau the hair apa gitu. Something that you can explore that you love doing gitu. Explore yourself in your skills. It could be anything, making jewelry. It could be in, I don't know, even working online. So that's also something that I was doing is online media, and then I resign in September 2020 karena pada akhirnya aku lebih fokus ke pekerjaan. Tapi kan you can always start and become apa namanya not attached to the company, but then
freelancer
you work as a freelance, yes,
self-employed,
self-employed, yes. You take a course for 3 months, crash gitu kan bisa gitu ya. Things like that. So explore yourself, go online, and then I don't know, do something that you jadi nggak waktunya nggak untuk macam-macam, and then you know you can explore yourself and make yourself even richer gitu in knowledge, and then once you get all this richness in knowledge, you can always explore more or become a yoga teacher. You can also learn online. You have a few that's good for yourself first of all, and then after that you can share that energy to others gitu. That's the amazing part kan of us when we're learning something gitu.
That's right. Pokoknya look at it as a kesempatan untuk belajar, untuk
belajar,
percaya diri, untuk mendalami ilmu, begitulah kan.
Betul. Yeah, so you know what I love also doing since I've been in it is time to read. I didn't have so much time to read before the pandemic. You know, I didn't realize that, and then now I have really time to read. I wake up, I stop doing. Sometimes if I really have urgency, then okay, I'll go to my phone. But I take my time. So in the morning I wake up, I take my time only for myself. Aku I do my meditation for an hour. I go outside. I do everything first, reading, tersantai, having my breakfast, and then I teach, and then I do things for other people gitu. Jadi first I do for myself first gitu.
One of the things you mentioned, Abel, that I find interesting was, you know, during lockdown and everything like that, and during this pandemic, suddenly flowers, like you said about berkebun and gardening and everything, suddenly flowers looked more beautiful, or I noticed them suddenly, right? And I noticed the birds singing that I never would hear the birds singing before. So suddenly you see beauty in things that you kind of like took for granted, right? Or you never noticed, right? I think in some ways it's kind of taught us many lessons, the lessons about caring for others, regardless of whether, of course, our family or friends, but also others, just others, right? By wearing a mask. I personally believe in wearing a mask. I know not everybody does, but yeah, certainly that caring for others, right? All right. Thank you, Abel.